Hello and welcome back. I am the Moron Gamer, and with the NBA playoffs about to begin, actually today when I'm recording is when the playoffs are starting, I thought, I haven't done this in a while where I upload pretty consistently, and by that I mean daily. I am going to be uploading daily this little mini series that I'm going to do where we're going to go through. Pretty much, we're going to simulate the playoffs. We're going to see who 2K says will win the playoffs. Not by doing the regular simulation. We're actually going to go in and watch each game all the way till the finals. Yeah, and I also, before every series, I will also give you my predictions on who I actually think is going to win and who I think 2K is going to make win. But with that, let's get into it. So Nets versus 76ers. I think this one's pretty easy. I think the 76ers are going to win this series. I think they're going to win it within 5 at most. Joel Embiid has been playing insane this year. James Harden has kind of found a really good role on this team and has been playing pretty good. The Nets just aren't the same team. So let's see.
Round 1, Eastern Conference, the NBA playoffs. The 76ers enter a new domain where the regular season fades away and the immediate challenge comes into focus as they try to take the upper hand against the Brooklyn Nets. Round 1, Game 1, the NBA playoffs, coming up next.
Welcome, everyone. The regular season is in the books. The battle for the East begins. Round 1, Game 1.
Well, I am actually going to be the commentator. Actually, you know what? I'm going to turn off the commentators because I will be your commentator. Welcome to a Destroyer commentated game. So this is going to be fun. Commentary, get out of here. There we go. So we got the 76ers and Nets going at it. Game 1 of the first round of the NBA playoffs. I am so excited to watch these guys go. The big weapon today is going to be Joel Embiid. Bro's been killing this year. First center to lead the league in scoring in like the last 20 years. 10, 15. A long time. That's all I remember. Very up there for the MVP conversation, but I think there's another MVP in the conversation that deserves it a little more, just because everyone's arguments for why Joel Embiid should have it over Jokic. This other guy beats Embiid out on a lot of it already. So much love to the Embiidster. Bro went from being super injury prone to being a dominant force in the league. So much love, much credit to the man. All right, let's get this tip-off going. So they are 5-minute quarters. I forgot to mention that. Nick Claxton with the rebound. We got Spencer Dinwiddie taking it up. Oh, man, look at him. Little did you ever think this man would be back in Brooklyn. Oh, he gets ripped by P.J. Tucker, James Harden. Again, I am actually kind of happy that James Harden's kind of getting stuff working again. He's a great player. Oh, Joel Embiid on the block. Hits out to Harden. Harden for 3. And that is a bucket. First to score is the Sixers. Defense. Johnson takes it in. He gets completely shut down by Tobias Harris. Spencer Dinwiddie dribbling through the lane with the easy lay-in. Oh, my God. He made it look so silky and smooth. P.J. Tucker, like an idiot, decided that he was going to try to draw a charge. Also, Maxi's a decent player. This 76ers team got some decent guys. I think they're... The sad truth is, I still don't think this team is going to make it out of the second round. And that's just because they immediately will be going up against a very good team immediately after this. Like, it's not that I don't think the Sixers are a good team. I just think the team that they're most likely going to go up against after this round is just just has more depth and is just a better defensive unit team, especially for this team that has offensive. That's like, yeah, very offensive. That does have some good offensive talents and is a pretty good defensive team. They just don't have enough offense to beat this defense. And who knows? I could be wrong. They could get out of the second round. And Tobias Harris with the lay-in. But yeah, I don't see the 76ers making like a deep run this year. I know a lot of people will probably be upset with that statement. I really don't care. I know there's a lot of Philadelphia 76ers fans and stuff like that, and they want to see their team of brotherly love. Oh, we already had what looked like an injury scare from PJ Tucker. Mark that off on your bingo card. PJ Tucker might be getting in by 2K's logic. PJ Tucker might be getting injured in the first round of the playoffs. Yeah, he's limping. He's limping over there. Also, I think the 76ers are also going to win in this with 2K simulation. I think they might do it. I think this might be a 5-game series. Same thing. But, oh, look at the dancers. If only they were the real dancers. But, so I just did a video on me playing 2K13. I do plan on continuing that. But I will say, like, yeah, no duh. This game graphically looks yeah, graphically speaking, I mean, this game looks beautiful. This game looked really good. But it also has looked good since 2K, like, 19. Like, graphically speaking, like, I mean, next gen looks even better than current gen, but ooh, Embiid with the deep mid-A. Oh, Seth Curry. Oh my God. Okay, let's talk about Seth Curry real quick. Oh my God, that was a beautiful lob. Oh my God. But so back to Seth Curry. Seth Curry is the biggest, like the biggest and greatest story to see is it's like Seth Curry went from not like, he's definitely still nowhere close to as good as his brother, but the fact that Seth Curry has made a place for him in the league as this talent, like as a good, like usable backup point guard, and I still think the man has like the ability to be a starting point guard for a team. I definitely would say, like, yeah, there's better options than him at point guard. So if you have like a better option for your point guard, go with it. But I do think that the dude can be a usable starting point guard. I'm pretty sure he has done it already on some team. I can't remember. But dude is like, dude went from the G League to getting into the league, going back in the G League, back in the league, and has been just killing it in the league. Oh, look, it's Ben Simmons up against his old team. Ben Simmons. What the fuck happened to him? All right, Melton coming down the court. I don't know Melton's first name. I really don't pay too much attention to the 76ers. Oh, McDaniels. Jaden McDaniels. I know this man. Ooh. Ooh, the perfect three. Let's go, Maxey. Was that Maxey? I'm pretty sure that was Maxey. Oh, Ben Simmons. Big old Ben Simmons taking it up the court. Oh, gives it to Curry. Seth Curry looking to do something with it. What is it? I don't know. He is really contemplating. Oh, down to Ben Simmons, who cannot shoot, cannot do a whole lot. Oh, but 2K still has him being able to bully ball, but because he sucks, he missed. Also, it is funny. So, Also, dude, freaking Montrezl Harrell on the Sixers. I think I knew he was on the Sixers. I just also didn't acknowledge it. Bro's been... The amount of people that travel around nowadays in the league, it's ridiculous. Like, it's kind of weird to just see how many people are just like, you know, in 5 different jerseys nowadays. I don't think there's anything wrong with it. Again, like the player empowerment and all that stuff. And all right, after the first, it looks like the Sixers are leading the charge in this game. But no, I don't think there's anything wrong with the whole, you know, like players moving around and all that stuff. And I don't have like a problem with the player empowerment. It's just crazy to see. Because, like, I understand it. It's the whole, well, teams aren't loyal. Why should the players be loyal to their teams? I think that's, like, kind of a meh type of situation, though. Because it's like, yeah, teams might not always be loyal. But at the same time, teams are either looking to win championships. And if you, like, say, even though you were, like, their big guy and damn. All right, Embiid. All right, Embeast. I see you. But again, it's not that I just, oh, Joe Harris, average Joe Harris. He's letting us white guys down. That was an average Joe Harris 3 right there. Oh, Maxey. Oh, wait. That wasn't Maxey that made it earlier, was it? That's man. All right. You know, I'm not really paying complete attention. I'm also just kind of rambling, talking about random shit. This is like a podcast of stupidity. Oh my God, Spencer Dinwiddie with the bucket. Oh man, with a hand in his face. God, sexy. It wasn't as sexy as Embiid, freaking getting double teamed and just banging that. Oh, Harden. If only it was Rocket Harden. Rocket Harden probably would have made that. Also, I know in my my 2K13 video I talked about what's it called, Luka Doncic. I want to clarify with some of that. So Luka Doncic, I do think there is some blame that he has, but it's not that I think, like, a lot of people are trying to say like, oh, bro deserves like majority of the blame or deserves like a gigantic chunk of it. And it's like, no, he doesn't. It's like, I think he does deserve a chunk of the blame, but I also think, Twinkle Toes from Spencer Dinwiddie. Oh, dang, Embiid almost with the steal, but he got the rebound. It's that I think Luka deserves, I do think Luka deserves some blame. I also think, I think the Mavericks organization deserves a good chunk of the blame. Because that's the thing is, it's like, it's the Mavs that have kind of just put the team in the position where it is they have to play Luka ball, where Luka has to do majority of everything. And because again, Low, Legend of Winning, made a whole video on it where he was kind of I don't completely disagree with Low, but at the same time, man made it out to be that it was completely Luka's fault that Kristaps didn't work, that Kyrie isn't working. No, the reason why it didn't work, we all said it when the trade happened. They gave up too much defense, and that the only way that it would work out is if the offense that Luka and Kyrie can produce together can outweigh it. And guess what? Yeah, their points per game when Kyrie and Luka are together are super hot. Like, they are scoring a buttload of points, but the problem is that their defense, they're allowing 0.5 less points than they are scoring. That is not a winning formula. We saw it with Brooklyn. And we saw it again now. Like, that's my thing, is it's like we all knew that this trade was a 50-50 shot. It was like it was either going to work out and this team's going to be a dark horse, fun team to watch in the playoffs, or it's not, and guess what? It was the latter. It didn't work the fuck out. And so, like, that's the thing. It's like, and also I find it dumb that people are like complaining about Luka just like, you know, looking upset and looking bored. And it's like, bro, he looks like LeBron in the 2009-2010 season before he made the decision. Like, bro, like, I don't know what to tell you. I think even Luka's sick of playing Luka ball. But at the same time, like that's the thing, is like, yeah, don't get me wrong, bro needs to do a little better on off-ball movement and stuff like that. But that's the thing, is like, people, like, again, with the whole Luka being a bad defender. He's not a bad defender. Just like Kyrie. Both of them are not great defenders. They are terrible in ISO situations. Yeah, in ISO situations, yeah, they get beat more times than not. But when it comes to playing defense and like with a team, as long as they have defenders around them, they do great. They do good defense. They have good defensive abilities. It's just defensive capabilities. It's just, again, the Mavs just, like, that's my thing, is like, I don't think Kyrie's staying. But if Kyrie decides to stay with the Mavericks, I think what the Mavericks need to do is they need to get they need to get as many defensive-minded players as they can. Like, I do think that they need to have I do think they need like, you know, two-way players. They need defensive and offensive style players. Because, again, that's, like, my thing is, like, before, like, Kyrie, like, I don't think the trade was a terrible, like, move. I mean, the whole point of this was to experiment what it would be like. Also, Montrezl Harrell greening a free throw. Nice. Like, that's the thing, the whole thing was an experiment. Like, that's my thing. A lot of people are writing this up as, like, a bigger deal than it is. It's not really. My concern is if the Mavs keep doing what they're doing, Luka's going to turn into another James Harden or Russell Westbrook. Because we saw what happened in 2017 when Westbrook was given the keys of the offense and was told, go hoop the fuck out and play Westbrook ball. Play Brody ball. We saw what Brody ball does. Westbrook puts up insane numbers. Team typically makes it to the playoffs. Team doesn't get out of the first round. And then you have James Harden. We've seen what Harden ball does. Team makes the playoffs. Team usually doesn't get it out of doesn't make it to the finals. I think, and that's my thing, is like, I do think Luka, playoff wise, has shown in 3 of his 5 years that when he's in the playoffs, bro turns it to a whole nother gear. And bro is on some LeBron's ass, like, esque timing with how he performs in the playoffs. That's my thing, is like, I don't want to again, I'm not going to completely say, oh, Luka's the problem, because he's not, like, I don't think he's the problem. I think bro has some stuff to work on, but he's also, again, only 24 fucking years old. He's in his 5th season in the league, and bro has already shown in 5 seasons that he can lead a team far in the playoffs, and he has consistently made his team go above expectation. Like, that's my thing, is like, that was like one of the lowest arguments with Luka, was that, like, oh, this doesn't lead to consistent playoff success. Well, from what we've seen from Luka, bro has. Oh, I guess when you turn off the commentary, you can't even hear them. What we've seen from Luka is that, yeah, He hasn't consistently made it all the way to the Western Conference Finals in his 3 playoff appearances, but dude has consistently pushed his team above expectations. Because that's the thing is when in the first year that Luka was in the playoffs, it was in the play-in against the Clippers. Everyone expected the Clippers to beat the Mavs in like 5 or 6, like in 5 games. Like, Luka pushed that bitch to seven games. The next year, the Los Angeles Clippers were still expected to beat the Mavs, but because people saw how it went last year, they're like, all right, it's probably going to take 7 games again. Because the Mavs did get slightly better. Well, guess what? Mavs fucking whooped the Clippers out of the playoffs, and then they lose in the second round. But that's my thing is like, and then last year's playoffs, everyone didn't expect the Mavs to get out, didn't expect them to get past the Phoenix Suns in the second round. Guess what? They got past them. Like, that's like the thing is it's, don't get me wrong, yeah, it's kind of, I don't see it as inconsistent. I see him as consistently being the type of player that you really can't count out his team when he is on the floor in the playoffs, like a LeBron. And that's also where I will get to it when we get to the Lakers. I will talk all about their season and stuff like that. But yeah, that's just kind of my view. I know that's kind of random, but at the same time, the Brooklyn Nets are the team that they traded with the Mavs to get Kyrie, or so the Mavs could get Kyrie. So it kind of makes sense. But all right, I'm done talking about that. Also, I'm impressed that Brooklyn still made the playoffs. I don't think they're going to. Or actually, I'm not really. They had a good record. They just had to like not just completely fall apart. Yes, they didn't. Embiid with that, just give me that. He was just like, that is my board. Just get out the way. Tweening. And not one. But yeah, no, it's one of those things where it's like I don't completely have with Brooklyn. The thing is, this is the second time Brooklyn's done this. I don't get why Brooklyn consistently does this, where they think, yeah, we built such a great young core, let's completely ruin it by getting as many big name players as we can. It will work out. It doesn't work out, Brooklyn. Quit it. Oh my God. But again, Philly, I feel like talking about the Embiid shit, Embiid a little bit more. God, look at that lob. So Embiid. This is something I also talked about in my 2K13 video. If you haven't watched that, go check it out. I'm going to be mentioning it a little bit. I talked about Embiid. I did state that Embiid, in my opinion, is the Patrick Ewing of this era. And no one has commented on it because I don't think a lot of people will get that far in my videos. And I doubt someone's right here in my video either, because that's how you fuckers are. You don't really watch my fucking content. Like, I know I don't make the greatest content, but fuck you. I'm kidding. Thank you to all 120 of my subscribers. You guys are amazing. Also, let's try to get this video to 5 likes. I keep it minimum because I don't. That's usually how many I get on decent performing videos. Back to Embiid. Back to the whole calling him the Patrick Ewing of this era. Again, when I say that, I don't mean the dude's not great, and I don't like, because that's the thing. Patrick Ewing was a great player. Patrick Ewing also consistently, when he was actually the best player on the Knicks and was actually the guy leading the Knicks through the playoffs and wasn't old and injury prone. Dude, the Knicks never really got far in the playoffs. Well, they just never made it to the finals. Even the 2 years where Jordan was out of the league, or the 1 full year Jordan was out of the league, and the second year where Jordan, after coming back halfway through the season, him and the Bulls weren't able to beat the Orlando Magic, which I will talk about that. I have some stuff I want to say about the whole 90s Bulls and my opinions on that team, and some misconceptions that I think a lot of people continuously have that need to be immediately fucking squashed because it's stupid. But Patrick Ewing had a 2-year span where the East was wide open. It was his time. It was the Knicks' time. They could make the finals, take on the Houston Rockets, and they just never did it. That's the thing. And nothing against Patrick Ewing and nothing against Embiid. I think Embiid's amazing. And, I think he's going to be one of the all-time great centers. And, when we look back, we're going to be like, bro, Embiid was something fucking else. Just like people now would look, some of the older people now would look back and go, bro, Patrick Ewing was something else. Because Patrick Ewing was a great freaking player. I do think Embiid's better than Patrick Ewing. I just think, just like Patrick Ewing, he's going to be this really great center. Arguably not the best center in the league, but is this really great center who's at least the second best center in the league. But cannot really make it super far in the playoffs and potentially win a ring. And that's the thing is and I don't want to hear the arguments that whoa, he had Ben Simmons on his team. Ben Simmons was a good player once upon a effing time, you motherfuckers. And also, let's not forget that Jimmy Butler was on this team. They had Tobias Harris, and they got Tobias Harris when Jimmy Butler was on the team. So you had Joel Embiid, Jimmy Butler, Tobias Harris, and Ben Simmons when Ben Simmons was at least a decent player. Was still actually playing at all-NBA level and was an all-star level player and was in the arguments for was still a great defensive player. So yeah, let's get that out of the way. But again, nothing against Embiid. I just don't think I would love to see him win a ring. I just don't want it in Philadelphia. I'm sorry, Philadelphia fans. I don't like you guys. I never liked Philadelphia fans. You guys are the most annoying motherfuckers when you win because you guys almost never win. And then when you do win, you never let us not hear the end of it. So, yeah, I was rooting against the Eagles in that playoff, in the Super Bowl. Yeah. Also, every motherfucker who said that it was that the NFL cheated the Eagles out of the fucking Super Bowl for the field conditions and all that stuff, motherfuckers, when the Eagles started slipping all the time, it's because the Eagle players were complaining about the cleats that their own coach told them that they should wear for the fucking field. And they were complaining about them, so they switched to a different style of cleat, and that's what caused them to fucking slip the entire game, you dumb bitches. Don't get me wrong, I don't think that call was amazing, but I also think that that non-fumble call when the Eagles receiver caught the ball, he had full possession, and he turned it, and he made a football move to get ready to run up the field and got fucking lit the fuck up and fumbled the ball, and that should have been a fucking touchdown, and the Chiefs should have already been up by a touchdown at that point in the game. So y'all fuckers can shut the fuck up about that fucking shit. But so sorry, Philadelphia fans annoy me. I mean, I have nothing. It's not that I have anything against you guys. It's just you guys are the most annoying fan base in all the world. Like, behind Boston fans. Because don't get me wrong, Boston fans, I fucking hate them with a burning passion, and I never want to see the Celtics or the Patriots ever win another goddamn championship. But you guys, with your very little amount of victories, you guys are something fucking else. You guys are something fucking else. City of Brotherly love my ass. You guys love people when it benefits you fuckers, but when it doesn't, you guys are the most toxic fan base I have ever fucking seen in my goddamn life. But nonetheless, Embiid with the block. Embiid's trying 2K. Embiid's trying to make me eat my words on what I've said about him. I mean, hey, Embiid, settle down. Again, I'm about to start complimenting you anyway. I think Embiid, yeah, like, I wouldn't be mad if the bro wins an MVP. I just want to put that out there. I don't give a fuck. Like, that's the thing. People act like the MVP award really fucking matters nowadays. It doesn't. We've all accepted that it really doesn't because, again, the whole criteria for the award always takes steps backwards. Like, I feel like we finally started taking steps forwards, and people's reasons for why Embiid should win are legitimately the most like brain dead arguments for why. Because I'm sorry, I also don't think Jokic is going to win the award. I want to put that out there. I don't think Jokic is going to win the award either. But I do think Jokic should still be ahead of Embiid. Like, I'm sorry. It's just for consistency arguments for why, like, because again, Nikola Jokic won the MVP, putting up statistical historically great statistics. 1 year because his team was just really good. I mean, his team just finished really high, and dude was putting up great numbers. And this year, his team is the #1 seed in the West, and bro is putting up the craziest stats ever. Like, I'm sorry, man is playing like real life 2K, but in the NBA. And he has done it multiple times this season. But no, I don't again. It's not that I don't think Embiid or Jokic are gonna win the award. I don't care who wins. Like, to be honest though, because of where the argument has gone with how toxic and how absolutely disgusting this MVP conversation has gotten, Jokic most likely will not win. But I think the one who should win is fucking Giannis. I'll explain that more during the during the Bucks game. But, yeah. But, go, Sixers, go! I mean, the Sixers won. They blew the fuck out of these guys. This is the first episode. I'm going to hold off before I upload the second episode. Comment down below if you would rather me simulate to the elimination games and then we watch the elimination games until the series is over, or if you guys want me to just go through the entire series like this. I don't care either way. Content's content for me. Whatever gives me content is how I look at it. I also do plan on doing this, uploading this daily. Or not daily. I'm going to stick to my normal schedule, but I think I said at the beginning of this that I was planning on doing this daily. No, I'm sticking to my regular schedule. I just remembered if I switch to daily, it's just gonna fuck up my impressions and my videos shit. 76ers take game 1. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, who didn't see this being the case? But yeah. Again, I don't have anything against Embiid. I don't have anything against like, I don't really, like, it's not that I majorly have anything against Philadelphia fans. You guys are annoying. That's all. And you guys, most Philadelphia fans I have talked to have acknowledged that, yeah, we're annoying when our teams are good. But yeah, with that said, hope you guys enjoyed this first episode of the playoffs, the 2023 NBA playoff simulation. Again, comment down below if A, you would like to see this fully get done, and B, if you'd rather me, instead of just doing game by game, we do elimination games. Again, I'm cool with either way. It's whatever you guys feel like watching. With that said, hope you guys enjoyed. Have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.